What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about lighting. After 15 years of filmmaking, I've learned a lot. The biggest thing I've learned is that lighting is so underrated. With new cameras coming out what seemed like every other day, it would seem like that would be your priority, to get the new camera, the new thing coming out. I mean, it's a trap. It's a trap. Now, cameras are important, do not get me wrong, you should invest into gear, but a lot of the gear that people are not investing into is lighting. So I went over to my friend's house, we set up 3 different lighting scenarios, and I'm gonna show you how we did each of those. So let's start off with the first one, the basic lighting setup. So the first thing I do, no matter what lighting situation I'm in, I shut off every practical light in that room. Depending on if it's daytime, I may set them near a window and use that as one of my key or fill lights. But we were doing this at night and there was no windows near, so I shut every practical light off that was already in the room. We were shooting for a very even, professional look here. We set up our fill and our key light about 3 to 4 feet away, having our fill light be a little bit less than our key light, to where you still have some shadows, but it's very flat, it's very professional, nothing's jumping out, it's not too dramatic. And behind our subject, we had a practical lamp that we just turned on and aimed it to the wall, just to give it a little bit of something back there. It was just a little dead, which is a great tip for you guys. Sometimes there's practical lights in there. I suggest killing them first, but don't be scared to throw in practicals here and there. This is basically our layout of our basic practical setup. Okay, so let's do something a little bit more dramatic, which is our setup number 2, the dramatic look. First off, I took one of those little LED lights we had, slapped it up really high on a C-stand over the subject's head. I kind of used the barn doors to flag it down a little bit to get a real dramatic beam of light coming down. Again, we wound up using that practical lamp in the background. Same thing, we didn't move that at all. We did, however, take the other light that we were using as our fill, and we wound up putting in the back of him and kind of give us a kicker slash hair light, just to kind of lick the side, like what I've got going on right here, just to give that little bit of light right there. So you can see right there between those 2 setups, that's the same light, and you're getting 2 dramatically different looks. We're getting a very professional and a very dramatic look from 2 lights, only 2, and a practical light in the background. Not a 10-piece light setup, not thousands of dollars in this lighting stuff, but we're thinking outside the box and we're trying to find different ways to do this. Now, our third one, we went a little overboard and we call this one the color pop. We took 2 cellos and slapped them in the back in the RGB setting. Then we took our DIY Kino light, put it up right above the camera and aimed it down at a 45-degree angle, diffused it, and it made a really nice soft box that was above them. Don't worry, video in the works on the homemade Kino. It's coming. The great thing about having the RGBs in the background and the setup that we had was the computer colors were kind of teal on one side and kind of orange on the other, so we played with reversing different colors, flipping them, all those things to kind of see what was more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And then another option is we wound up putting another kicker light in the background and set it to RGB to match either side. So it kind of felt like it was matching the environment and just bouncing off everything, when really it was not. That light had to be directed to our subject to actually get that fill that was on his face. To take this one step further, we wound up taking 2 different cameras and 2 different lighting setups. The first setup, we wound up taking a $3,000 to $4,000 camera, setting it up, only turning on the overhead light that was already in the room, and it is not looking good. It looks terrible. Then we wound up taking a $500 camera with really good lighting and showing you the difference. It is mind-blowing. Of course, it's a completely unfair contest, but my point is I'm trying to teach you that the camera you have and the new stuff that's coming out, it is only 1% out of all the gear you need to get to create this amazing look. Everyone wants these new cameras that'll give them this gorgeous cinematic look and it'll just look like the movies and just, oh yes, but really it comes down to lighting. Lighting changes everything. And this proves this between a really expensive camera, crappy lighting, and a cheaper camera and really good lighting. It blew my mind. I knew the difference would be amazing, but when you see it on the screen, I still believe in use what you got. Film with what you got, light with what you got, but you definitely need to be investing into gear in the long run. All right, question of the day. Gilbert asks, where's the best place I've shot a video? Definitely Washington, Seattle area. It was gorgeous. We went up there for 5 straight days to shoot 2 commercials. It was amazing. I vlogged the entire time. I'll link it above. It was so much fun. definitely my favorite place I've shot to date, 100%. Well guys, that's it for me today. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a budget-friendly lighting setup to where we go to like Home Depot, Walmart, get shower curtains, all those things, and try to get really Hollywood quality from seriously low budget stuff. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe if you have not already. You guys are amazing. I'm out.